Sega.
Hi, I'm Mark Lawson. I'm a map artist at Relic Entertainment. Today we'll be going through some of the steps we use to create maps for Company of Heroes 2. In Company of Heroes 2, we wanted to design maps that are inspired by the actual locations where battles took place on the Eastern Front. We'll gather up a bunch of images from those battles and locations and use them as a starting point for fleshing out our map.
We'll usually use something like Google Earth to actually take a look at the actual locations. Now, obviously, we're a few decades off, but we still get the nice geographical layout of everything. And then at that point, I'll usually just sit down with a paper and pen, and I'll start kind of sketching out a rough draft overlay.
In the first stage, the designer will provide a rough layout of the map, which should define the general flow of gameplay and establish the primary objectives. From there, the artist will then block in the major visual elements of the map, things such as the elevation, buildings, trees, and roads. The goal here is to provide an appealing layout that's believable as a real-world location, while still maintaining the designer's original intended gameplay objectives.
Designer's job is we don't want the player to capture that victory point. We want the player to capture that grain yard or that farmhouse.
After that has been thoroughly tested and everyone is satisfied with its playability and balance, we can start to focus more attention on making the map look prettier. This is achieved by adding more and more layers of detail: object placement, terrain deformation, texturing. These all combine to produce something more closely resembling the final product.
I think there's at least 3 or 4 times where design and art will pass the map back and forth, and every time we do, we usually have a meeting. We'll sit down and we'll talk about where we want the direction for the map to flow.
Once this is complete and everyone's satisfied with the map's design, look, and feel, both the designer and artist will enter the polish phase. Art and design will do a targeted pass on the map to make sure that it's of the highest possible quality. Finally, the map will be thoroughly playtested and final balance tweaks will be implemented. So that's basically our process for creating maps in Company of Heroes 2. And now that we're releasing the World Builder to the public, we're excited to see what kind of maps you guys can come up with. Thanks for watching.